I know I shouldn't be writing this. I know you don't want to hear what I have to say. I should just keep it to myself, and that's what I'm going to do. But it's like, I think about you all the time, even when I'm falling out of my car because I open the windows too low. You're a dream I always wake up from feeling like I just took a bath in myself. I want extra heads, or at least to hook my this head up to a really, really big computer so I can remember more fun stuff. Ugh, honestly, you probably think I'm so dumb for writing this. I better just quit while I'm behind, right? But it's like, I'd take a dump in every dumpster in the world if I could only see your face one last time. We wouldn't have to meet in a dumpster. That was a separate thing. You know, I think of your hand every time I see a hand. Even when it's just a hand in the street or a jar or reaching out of the dirt by an unmarked grave. I just kick it back down into the grave soil like I do to my heart each time it rides in the elevator of my love for you. Each time it forgets what floor it lives on and goes up and down for a while until it gives up and goes to a bar. Blah, I'm rambling. Seriously, I should just shut up already and not say another word. But it's like, I miss you like a shower curtain misses the water, getting your socks all soggy like a doggy in Seattle. Without you, I'm just a dinosaur and a wood chipper. I thought there was food in there, but I was wrong. Dead wrong. Okay, I am like so embarrassed right now and am 100% convinced you must think I am cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So I'm actually and literally going to stop making words appear on this page as soon as this sentence is done. But it's like, if I had a billion wishes, I'd wish for billions of more wishes just so I could wish for you to love me a billion times. Then I'd still have billions of wishes left over so we could get cool toys. Sans you, I'm just a horse trying to ride its own saddle. I actually can't even picture that in my head, and honestly, I found that phrase in a notebook from 3rd grade, but it just feels right to include it. Do you remember all the times you told me you couldn't come over because you had to practice doing somersaults even though you were just sitting next to me on the couch? I loved that. Since you left, music isn't music anymore. It's just noise that's fun to listen to. Food isn't food anymore. It's just tokens for the tummy toll. Yikes. With the utmost sincerity, I am calling it quits writing this letter because I know I sound like a big stinking cheese ball. So sorry, but it's closing time for the writing a letter store. Nighty night. But it's like, I need you worse than a bow and arrow needs UFO stickers to look interesting. In the absence of you, I'm lost like a map whose parents said that camping is fun. But where did they go? Is that them? No, it's just a couple of birds making out. Cheese and crackers, okay. I have literally called a friend to restrain me from writing because you obviously think I'm a loaf of banana nut bread. If another syllable comes out of me, I'm going to have to change my name and move to the moon or something, I swear. I am coming to a stop on a dime halt with this letter right this second. But it's like, in the world minus you, I'm just a part of a building that's too sad to be what it is, so it just flops over and ruins a circus. Just tell me what I need to do to get you back. I'd follow you to the end of the world if a bus goes there. I'd follow you to the end of the world if the bus goes there. I'd follow you to the end of the world if a bus goes there. I'd follow you to the end of the world if a bus goes there. So, get this. I just cut off one of my arms so I'd stop blah blah blahing. Priority 1 is going to the hospital and not making a grade A wackadoodle of myself. So bye-bye, walking out the door literally at this moment in space and time. But it's like, I know you said you felt stuck and I know it's my fault. It started that day I put glue all over our apartment. I thought it would be funny, but I was wrong. Honestly, I don't think anything is funny anymore. The only thing in the world that still makes me laugh is the idea of putting glue all over everything. Not the results, just the idea. But I think about your laugh all the time. It's like a really smart bell playing a tiny harp that it doesn't really know how to play, but it's a harp, so how can it not sound really beautiful, even if you sort of just go crazy with your fingers? And your smile is like the sunrise when you get to sleep really early and aren't even a little bit hungover. And your eyes are like eyes. Nothing weird there, so that's a relief. Maybe it's like so weird of me to say this, so I'm just not gonna say it because I'm bleeding out and need a doc like ASAP. But it's like you smell like early spring flowers after getting hosed down by two fascist rain clouds. Look, if you get this and you feel the same, just please come out of the bathroom. I'll be waiting for you right here on the other side of the door, probably passed out because I'm dealing with a big ol' absence of a primary limb right now. But it's like,